Well, good evening, everyone who is watching live or who is catching the replay later. Welcome to our Wednesday night free necklace call. We are having so much fun with these. So each week we have more and more ladies that listen from all over the country. And that just makes my heart happy because we're having more and more ladies join our team and get qualified. I just talked to one of our girls 2 days ago, and she was super excited. She turned in $1,000 party and paid off one of her credit cards. And it just makes my heart happy to hear everybody who have big and little dreams make their dreams come true with this fun little jewelry gig we have going here. So for those of you that I don't know, my name is Carolyn, and I have been a stylist with Park Lane Jewelry for a little over a year. But I'm not brand new to direct sales. I've been in the direct selling space for about 19 years. So when I was a baby when I signed up. I know that's what everybody says when they confess how long they've been doing something. And I feel like I've finally been doing something long enough. I have to say that. But when I started, well, let's go back to the year before I started. My sister joined a company and she told me about it. And I told her it was crazy. I told her I didn't go to parties and I didn't wear jewelry and I didn't know anybody. Click. And so a year went by. She was still doing direct sales and selling jewelry. She was having a lot of fun, and she was a full-time teacher. And there I was, a full-time stay-at-home mom at the time. I was a tomboy. I wore cotton shorts, cotton t-shirts, hair in a ponytail, makeup on Sundays, maybe. So I did not know how to wear jewelry. I did not have this cute haircut. I barely knew how to do my own makeup. And anyways, she was making good money while working a full-time job and then just doing this on the side. And I mentioned it to my husband. He was like, yeah, I think you should probably do that. So I signed up. I'd only ever been to one party. She did a party for one of my friends here in town, and I went and I watched, and that's kind of when the wheels started turning, because I was like, this is kind of fun. Like, I'm hanging out with my girlfriends. Someone else is showing me how to look cute. And she made how much? And my friend got how much free jewelry? So I decided to join after that. And then fast forward to 2020. I mean, in my years with that company, I paid off a ton of debt. I loved every minute of it, but that company closed at the end of 2020, and things had kind of slowed down for that company in the last few years anyways. And I had started working a full-time job. I was doing accounting and job cost and payroll, really fun stuff. I mean, I like numbers, but it was really not fun. So I did that for about 3 years. And then when my former company closed, I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to do accounting for the rest of my life, because my direct sales company was, my get out of jail free card. Like, I could walk away any day and I felt total like comfort. I didn't feel trapped at my job because I knew I had that in my back pocket. And then when they closed, I lost that card in my back pocket, and it kind of terrified me. So I was going to start doing real estate on the side, but then some of my friends came over to Park Lane. And I am so glad they did. And I'm so glad that one of my friends, it was actually my sponsor. She was a big time leader in our former company, but she had decided she was retiring. She said, Carolyn, I have enough money. I don't need any more money. And if you can say that, good for you. I'm super happy for you. But she said, you really need to look into Park Lane, because what they're offering you girls is amazing. So I called my friend Jennifer and I looked into it, and I decided after 3 days that I was still going to sell real estate, but I was like, I want to at least give this jewelry thing a try. I thought I could do it really on the side of my side thing. And I wasn't taking it seriously at all in the beginning, but I got my kit and I did a couple shows, and I could not believe how much women loved Park Lane jewelry. The sales and everything I'm about to tell you just sets us apart from every other direct sales company I've ever looked at. It blew me away. So after about a month, I was like, okay, I'm going to put real estate on the back burner. I canceled the classes and I just did Park Lane. And then a few months later, I was actually able to quit that full-time job that I didn't want to have to stay at for forever. So I know a lot of you probably didn't come here tonight thinking I want to quit my job, because a lot of people love their job. But maybe you could use some extra income for braces for your kids. Maybe you would like to pay off some debt. Maybe you would like to save for retirement. I just got a house cleaner today on Friday. I have someone coming to clean my house. I've never done that before. I mean, I like after I had a baby, somebody paid to have someone clean my house, but like I've never had someone come clean my house as something I could pay for. So I'm really excited about that. So whether you have like little goals, maybe you want to go shoe shopping, maybe you want to be able to eat out whenever you want. Or maybe you do have big goals and you're looking towards retirement and you want to have a fun job that would help you retire and still bring in an income. So whatever it is, Park Lane can meet a ton of needs. Maybe you just need a reason to get out of the house and have something fun to do that's more fun than your day job. Maybe your day job is kind of like my accounting job was, and oh, not so fun. So I want to share with you tonight about the 3 Ps. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the programs and, well, hold on, that's the third thing. I'm going to talk about the people, which is like the company. We're going to talk about the product, which is, yes, the jewelry. And I want to talk about the programs. And the programs are really what sets Park Lane apart. Really, all of it does, because the people of Park Lane, they've been around for 66 years. So this is not some fly-by-night company that you're like, I wonder if they're actually going to last. No, they have lasted. In the year of 2020, when my former company closed, Park Lane had their biggest year ever. And it's because they pivoted to this online platform. They trained their people how to do Zoom parties, how to do Facebook parties, how to do texting parties. I mean, there are so many avenues. I actually do most of my business from right here in this room. And before I had cleaned off these bookshelves that used to be a disaster, I stood in the corner of my dining room. And all I needed was my phone and my jewelry. I could hold up the jewelry, be like, look, isn't this pretty? And people ordered it. So you don't have to have a whole space like this. There are just so many options when you can work from home. So the Levine family, Arthur and Shirley, they started this company back in 1955. It's completely debt-free, cash rich, and they only keep 2% of the profit from the company. The rest they pour back into the programs. And so when I get to the programs part and you think, how is that possible? How can they afford to do that? I just want you to remember that I said they only keep 2% of the profit for themselves, and then it will make sense to you. So that's a little bit about the people. Their children are now running it, and their children's children also are being trained up in the home office. Like Taylor Levine, would be their granddaughter, and she is the head of our design team, and she does a lot of social media stuff. It's just been neat to watch how they have taken care that Park Lane will last the second and the third generation and beyond. So let's talk about the product. I mean, hello, it's jewelry, and I see we have more people popping on. So if I haven't said hi to you, hello, hi Kelly, hey Tina, hey Rhonda. So we have high fashion jewelry. It is, why might you want to sell jewelry? Let's talk about that for a second. One of the great things about jewelry is it's a visual product. I don't have to wear a t-shirt that says I sell blank for people to start a conversation with me. People go, oh my gosh, I love your necklace. What pretty earrings. What a gorgeous bracelet you have on. Like, I meet people in the grocery store line. I met a lady while I was giving blood the other day because of course I had on a hat and earrings and jewelry to coordinate. And she loved my accessories, and she gave me her contact information because she wants to have a party this summer for her daughter, for her sweet 16 birthday party. So you get to meet people while you're out and about because you're your own walking billboard. I also love that jewelry is the #1 gift giving item, especially from women to other women. So even if you're at a party, and whether it's in person or online, because you can do in person depending on, the climate where you are with everything going on. But what was I even going to say? I was at an in-person party. La-di-da-di-da. I don't even remember what I was going to say now about being at an in-person party. Gail, can you jog my memory? Anybody know what I was about to say?
Were you talking about how easy it is to sell the product? How people literally grab it off of
gift giving? Yes. So when I had a grandma at a show, and she was like, I just don't wear that much jewelry, but she spent like $200 because she bought stuff for all her granddaughters and her daughters. And so even if women don't wear it, they buy it as gifts. So it's a really easy product to sell. Thank you, Gail, for helping me jog my memory. My brain is in too many different places. So, why Park Lane jewelry? Now, our jewelry has very high quality. So like my necklace that I have on right now, this is genuine freshwater pearls. They use a lot of genuine and precious and semi-precious stones. We use a lot of agate stones. We use a lot of cubic zirconias, a lot of Austrian crystals. We've got genuine jade in some pieces, quartz, and it's very high quality. And then the electroplating on like our gold is 14 karat gold. On our silver, it's rhodium, which is in the platinum family. And rhodium is what they electroplate like your white gold wedding ring with to make it shine gorgeously. And the nice thing about rhodium is it does not tarnish like silver does. And let's see, we have the best guarantee. So if anything ever breaks, Park Lane replaces the jewelry. It doesn't have to be a manufacturing defect. It can be anything. So let's see, I don't have grandchildren yet. Thank you, Jesus, but one day I will. And if one of them used my stretchy bracelet for a slingshot, I have teenage boys. That's why the thank you, Jesus. So if they say, let's say any toddler uses my stretchy bracelet for a slingshot, then Park Lane would replace it for me. In the first 4 months, it's free. After that, it's just a small handling fee and they replace their jewelry. So I love our guarantee. I love that we have a wide variety of styles. We have what we like to call a full service jewelry line. We have dainty delicates. We have career wear. We have boho. We have really something for everyone at every age and stage of their life, and also every price point. We have jewelry as cheap as and I shouldn't say cheap, as affordable as $22, or all the way up to like close to $200. But nobody ever has to pay that big ticket price because there's always a sale in Park Lane. And I will tell you about that when we get to the programs, which is where we are right now. So Park Lane has amazing programs for all three kinds of people: customers, hostesses, and stylists. And when you become a stylist in Park Lane, what I love is you actually get to triple dip in all three of these programs that I'm about to talk about. So let's talk about our customers for a second, because we don't have a business without customers, right? So when your customers shop with you, they get to experience our 365 days of the year, our sale, where they can purchase any 2 items at full price. These will be their least expensive items. Seriously, like $20, $22 earrings. They could get 2 pairs of those. And then they can get up to 4 items at half price. We always like to say this would be like going into your favorite department store like Dillard's or Macy's, or maybe you're like me and your favorite department store is really more like TJ Maxx or Target or Walmart or Sam's. I actually buy clothes from Sam's. It would be like picking out 2 pairs of socks and then getting to choose any other 4 things in the whole store for half price. That's what our sale is like. And on top of that, every week since I signed up in December of 2020, they have had an additional perk for our customers. So currently, actually, I don't even want to go into the wholesale right now because it'll just confuse you. Let's just go with standard. There is always, at least when they get their 2 full price at any amount of their half price items and their cart reaches 90. First of all, Park Lane always gives them free shipping with a $90 cart, which everybody loves free shipping. We have all been like programmed by Amazon now. We all want free shipping. So most women will spend 90 to get the free shipping. But on top of that, Park Lane will let them go back and pick out any item up to $200 for only $30. And that's like the minimum. Sometimes they can get 2 of those. Sometimes they can get a free item. I mean, it just goes on and on. But like this bracelet that I have on right here, this is our impression bracelet. This is the opal color, but it comes in about 9 different colors. We have clear in silver, clear in gold. We have purple, we have turquoise, we have pink opal. Everybody gets obsessed with these bracelets. It has 40 carats of mega bling, and it retails for $182. And I love to say on my videos or my shows or in person, wherever, I say, girls, I would never let you pay $182 for this bracelet. I probably wouldn't even let you get it with one of your half price items, because tonight you can get it for $30. And I love this sale. I always say women eat up this sale, but I will say I love this sale. And when you're a stylist, you can shop this sale on a party in your name So you get the customer discounts, you get the hostess credit, and you make your commission off of that sale, which will all make more sense once I talk about all the other, what they do for the hostesses. But anyways, I love our customer sale. On top of that, Park Lane will do specialty drops. They call them style drops. So periodically they will launch an item that is limited quantity. And let's say it retails normally for $100. It's worth $100. They will say for a limited time only, you can get this whatever piece for only $20 with a $40 purchase. And when you develop a following, when you have customers that have joined your VIP group, or they just love to get those exclusive items, it really helps keep your business moving forward, because you will develop, I don't want to say groupies because that sounds bad, but I'm just going to throw Gail under the bus. Gail was my groupie before she became a stylist on my team. Gail was shopping with me all the time. She loved these customer sales. And when a style drop would come out, Gail was snatching them up. And finally, she decided, I could actually sign up and I could be making money off of my orders and sharing these sales with all of my friends and family. And she is a rock star now. And I know you guys may not be able to see her face. I don't know if you have this in gallery view or not, but she's over there going, no, I'm not. I'd call her out, but she told me she didn't want to be on video tonight, so I won't call her out. Anyways, it's so fun because of the style drops. It just keeps our line fresh and in front of people, and it gives you an excuse to reach out to people. Where in my former company, and if you've ever been in a direct sales company before, oftentimes you get a new line, boom, January, brand new stuff, super exciting, January and February, right? Well, come March, April, May, June, everybody's like, I have it all. I'll just wait till the new line comes out. That is not how it works in Park Lane, because we have new pieces dropping at least every 2 weeks, sometimes every week. And we get other fully commissionable items that drop typically once a month. And guess what? When you're a stylist, you usually get a chance to earn them for free before they drop on the website, which that's really fun. And I'll talk about that a little more when we talk about our stylist perks. So those are some things that they do for our customers. Let's talk about what they do for our hostesses. They totally spoil our hostesses. And oftentimes women book shows just because the customer sale is so good and they want to share that with their friends. But on top of them being able to share that amazing sale with their friends, when they book a party, Park Lane gives them a thank you item, which is anything $200 or less for $30. So they could get an impression bracelet. They could get my chiffon necklace, whatever they want, anything up to $200 for 30 bucks. They also get free credit. And I love how Park Lane's hostess plan works because it's based on per order. It's not how much each person spends, so they don't have to judge their friends on how big their pocketbook is, because Park Lane is going to give our hostess a $20 shopping credit for each individual order she gets on her show. And since we do so much stuff virtually now, even if she has an in-person show, she can share her link all over Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever form of stuff. I don't even know how to work Snapchat. My kids have to help me with that. But she can share her link all over the place and get orders, because let's do the math real quick. $20 an order. So 5 orders would get her $100 free, right? 9 orders would get her $180 free. But when she gets to 10 orders, Park Lane is so smart, they double it to $40 per order. So we have learned to really work with our hostesses and coach our hostesses to help them always get to 10 orders. Now, they don't always get to 10 orders, but that is always our goal. And when that's our focus and our goal, it becomes our hostess's focus and goal. And usually she can get to 10 orders. And typically, if you think about it, a 10 order party where most people are spending $90 to $100, that's $1,000 party. And that's significant when you start doing the math on what you make. My average show in my former company was between $400 and $500. My average show now is probably more like $1,000 to $1,500. That's big. And when I talked about the 2 and 4 sale, we make our commission off the half price items as well as the full price items. So don't think that those half price items are like freebies. Nope. Those are fully commissionable items to you. So when our hostess gets to 10 orders, she gets $400 free. There's no cap on that. If she gets an 11th order, that's $440 free. My hostess from last night, she might even be on here. She was thinking about being on here. Kelly, there's Kelly. We're closing Kelly's party tonight. She got to 11 orders. So she got $440 free. Plus, I get to use another example here. On top of that free stuff, Park Lane gives us 2 fast 50s, these $50 bonuses that we can purchase to give our hostesses. And we can use them as incentives for different things. We could say, if you have 15 people on the live, I'll give you an extra $50 free. Or if you get 3 bookings, I'll give you an extra $50 free. Whatever we choose to use them for, we pay $10 a piece for those. Now, I met Kelly at a special event where I offered her an extra $100 free just for booking a party from that event. So I'm giving Kelly the 2 fast 50s. I'm paying $20 for those. And she's getting that extra $100 for free. And all it cost me is 20 bucks. So I love that we have that available to us to use. And oftentimes I offer it to my hostesses on virtual parties. If they get 15 people on the live, I'll give them $50 free, or I use it for different things. It's different like at every party. But Park Lane is so smart that they don't like put us in a box. They're not like, here's this and you have to use it exactly this way. They're like, here are these tools. How do you think they will help you the best? And you can use them however it benefits your business the most, and however it helps your hostesses the most too. But wait, there's more. So your hostess, she gets the thank you item. She gets all the free stuff. She can get up to 4 half price items, and you make your commission off of those half price items. There's the 2 fast 50s you can choose to award her or not, because that's totally up to you. And when her friends book a party from her party, she gets an extra bonus item at each of those parties. So they have it so strategically set up that women will schedule from each other's parties because they're helping their friend, they're getting themselves free stuff, they're sharing this amazing sale with their friends. So it's just a win-win-win. And I have found it has been a lot easier to book parties because of all of those things. So we talked about our customers, we talked about our hostesses, which remember, if you're a stylist, you can be a hostess and collect orders and get all that free stuff every time you turn in a party that's in your name. You can do that as many times as you want. So that's one of the ways you can be the customer, you can be the hostess. And now as a stylist, here are the perks that you get. First of all, we have an amazing fundraiser program. So if you love to give back, you can set up a fundraiser for any nonprofit, and Park Lane will donate 50% of the sales straight to that cause. Now you may think, okay, well, then that means I just don't make any money, which would make sense because in my former company, that's the way it worked. But in Park Lane, if it is a fundraiser, they donate 50% of the profit to that cause. And out of the other 50%, they will pay you your commission. So right now I'm doing a fundraiser for a high school to raise money for prom. So they're going to get all their money for prom, and I'll still make profit from the other half. I am also doing a fundraiser for Ukraine, where I'm giving away my profit too. I'm donating like everything. So I'm not going to make a penny off of that. But I love that I have the ability to do that. And I have a vehicle where I can make a difference because Park Lane is so generous. Other programs they have for us, we have not 1, but 2 luxury travel trips every year you can earn. A bunch of us just got back from Key West. A number of us are getting ready to go to Aruba in September. I can look on this call. I know Gail is going to Aruba with me. We just sent in our confirmation paperwork even. They pay for your airfare, everything. They have these all expense paid dinners, drinks, you name it, live entertainment, free jewelry. We got the Key West jewelry given to us while we were in Key West. It's just the most amazing way to travel. How about free jewelry? Y'all like free jewelry? On top of being able to be your own hostess over and over, we have what's called Rich Rewards Club, and you can earn over $1,100 in free jewelry every single month. So just by selling $1,000 in the first 2 commission weeks of the month, Park Lane gives you $250 in free jewelry to pick out whatever you want. If you go on to sell $2,500 in the whole month, then whatever designer ensemble is going to drop the next month, you get it before it comes out on the website. When you sell $4,000 in a month, you get another $300 free. You bring along 2 friends, you get $300 free. You bring along 2 more friends, you get another $300 free. And the next month you can do it all over again. And so you kind of get to the point. It took me a few months to build up to where I owned everything, But now I'm to the point where I have duplicates of a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm able to do events like tonight and give away free jewelry. I just get to throw out free jewelry like I'm at a parade. It's a lot of fun. But what I love about Rich Rewards Club is you are not reinvesting your profit into more jewelry for your collection. They show you, and we as your recruiter will show you how to earn the free jewelry so that you can build up your collection without spending your money. So when you make money, you actually can use that for a housekeeper or a trip or to pay off debt or whatever it is you're wanting to do with that. So let's talk about how you make money. In Park Lane, everyone earns at least 30% commission. And as you promote through the compensation plan, you can earn as much as 50% commission off of your personal sales. We have no quotas, so you can do a whole lot of shows. You can do just a few shows, or you could do no shows and just sell to your friends and family as they complement your jewelry. You could share your website. You can share on social. There's just so many different ways that you can do this. We've got a girl who has an online boutique with a clothing line, and she joined Park Lane so that she could have a jewelry line to offer with her clothing line. And you can do it however you want to do it. And what I love about as you promote through the compensation plan, you never go backwards. So let's say you have a great year and you promote to where you're making 45% and the next year is not so good. You never lose your title. You never lose your percentage that you're making. You always get to keep that. I rode the roller coaster of success before, and it's very disheartening when you have a promotion and you lose your promotion. And that never happens in Park Lane. And speaking of which, if you have any former leadership experience in another direct selling space like I did, Park Lane will bring you over. They will interview you and decide what level you should be placed at. And there's a good chance you could qualify for a direct appoint program. So like I'm a senior division leader in Park Lane. That's like 4 levels up from a fashion director. And that's because I was a leader in my former company. So they're not going to take you if you were a CEO, like if you came from a bank and you were a CEO, they're not going to bring you in as a teller. They're going to bring you in at a comparable leadership level. So I love that about Park Lane. Now, when you build a team, if you decide to build a team, you don't have to, it's not a requirement. You get paid infinitely deep on your team and there are no breakaways. So it's not like you're going to sponsor someone and she's going to build up so big that she passes you and you never make money off of her anymore. You will always be able to earn income off of people that you recruit. Let's see. There's so many other programs. I can't even tell them all to you because you guys would be like, oh my gosh, this lady never shuts up. But just know we have lots of other programs, including a Mercedes car program, which I accidentally earned. I didn't think I would ever get that. I threw the brochure away when it came in my kit. And then about a month later, I had earned it. And Park Lane will pay $700 a month for a white Mercedes lease for you, or you can just take the cash out option, which is $500 a month. And that's what I did because I'm super practical. Maybe one day I'll take the Mercedes, but you can do that with the trips too. If you don't want to go on the trip, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to go on the trip, maybe your kid's getting married. I would understand that. That's about it. And then you can they'll give you just $1,000 cash towards your trip, which the trips are worth way more than that. So take the trip. But you can double, triple, quadruple dip in all these things. Maybe you're just trying to win the free jewelry, but your points go in the free jewelry bucket. They go in the trip bucket. They go in the car bucket. So that's how you can accidentally earn a car when you're not paying attention. So let's talk about how you get started. We have 3 different kits that you can join with. Our cheapest one is only $99. And for that kit, this is our basic kit. With that kit, you get to pick out $500 worth of jewelry. And with all of these kits, you have a website for an entire year. You have no quotas. They pay your credit card processing fees. You really can do with it whatever you want. So if money is your issue, money should not hold you back because I think we could all come up with $99 and then have a business that you can then build up your collection afterwards because you get the free jewelry from your launch party. You can earn Rich Rewards Club and get free jewelry from that. But if you want to start with more jewelry in the beginning, you could do our business kit, which is our most popular kit. It's $229. And with that, you get to pick out $1,000 worth of jewelry, which is a lot of fun. But if you're still thinking, I would still like more jewelry than that. Yeah, you probably will. Because at first you really do. You just want more jewelry. We have the Boss kit, which is $439. And with that, you get to pick out $2,000 worth of jewelry. And that blows my mind because my former company that I was with for so long, when I got in initially, it came with $2,000 worth of jewelry and it cost me like $1,300 to get into that company. So the fact that I can get like the same type of kit in Park Lane for $439 blows my mind. And I think that's one of the reasons why our team has grown so quickly, because the investment is minimal, the payout is amazing, and the perks are awesome. So whoever invited you tonight, I hope you will have an actual conversation with them. I put our survey link in the comments in the chat right there, so you can click it. You're going to need a keyword. So let's see, our keyword tonight, since I'm wearing the chiffon necklace, we will say that's our keyword, chiffon. If you can't spell it, it's okay. We'll be able to tell from what it says, but I think it's CHIFFON. So there's a spot on the survey where it'll ask you that keyword. But I hope instead of just filling out the survey, you actually have a conversation with the stylist who invited you. Tell her what your concerns are, what your questions are. Maybe you're wondering what it costs to stay in each year. I should have answered that question already. Every year you choose to stay in, all you have to pay for is to renew your website, which is $100. You don't have to buy more jewelry. You don't have to pay any monthly fees. There's no minimums. Just pay $100 in a year if you decide, yes, this was worth my time. And holy smokes, this has totally been worth my time. I happily paid that $100 this past December to stay in for another year. So I'm going to go ahead and end the recording, and then I'm going to open it up for questions for those of you that are on here live if you want to ask any questions. But I said the keyword. That's the main thing. Can't tell you how many times I've forgotten to say that keyword.